Hey guys, it's Chris. I am coming to you today in really super hot Connecticut. It's funny because my air conditioner is right up there. So whenever I do a video, I have to shut the air off, and it is so super like muggy right now. But I got a bunch of orders. Hold on one second. Ooh, I knew that was gonna fall. I got a bunch of orders today, and of course, the U.S. Postal Service, my mailman was, I was so mad. I know everybody has issues with them, but I was just so angry. They left 3 boxes on my front porch directly in the sun. Like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, that was just super annoying. And then I don't normally check my mailbox because they always drop my packages off at the door, right? Okay, not an issue. But he didn't ring the doorbell this time, which he normally knocks or rings the doorbell, and he didn't do it this time. So I don't know how long they had been sitting out there, but I took them immediately and put them in the fridge. And so I never check my mailbox because I always figure, okay, well, if you have something for me, you'll bring it with the rest of the stuff, right? Like hold on, let me just this for a second. There we go. I think you'll bring it with the rest of the stuff, right? Well, he didn't. So I had a few things that people sent me that were just like smaller things in my mailbox, totally melted. Like, ugh, I was so mad. Like if you're delivering to the door anyway, why don't you just leave them all? Why do you choose to put some in the mailbox and some not? I don't know. Whatever. That's my rant. But today I'm doing my second haul video on this vendor, and I have to tell you, I've melted some of her stuff, and oh my god, amazing. In addition, I just love this girl. Love her, love her, love her to death. Her name is Julia Harding Humphries, and she is the owner of Ethereal Glow Texas Candle Company. So I think people are starting to, catch on to her and get to know her more. But she is just the sweetest. Well, she recently did I'm going to show you all the freebies she sent me first, which was insane. Julia, insane. But she recently did a leading man sampler set, and it was so cool. It was kind of like, okay, leading men, and then of the movies, and then what they would smell like, kind of try and capture their scent, which is I just think that's just the coolest thing ever. So I have to tell you, this came in a medium flat rate box, and it looked like they played football with this thing. Like, it was ridiculous. But thank God nothing was broken or anything like that. I mean, there was no glass in it, but and the funny thing was that I was talking to Julia, and I said to her, I ordered 2 of the samplers because, sorry, I know, guys, I always do that. I'm just such a humid mess right now. It's just crazy. I ordered 2 of the leading men samplers because I was like, there were so many that I loved, and from her, it was like Catch the Rainbow or something like that, or whatever, sampler that she had done. I only got one set. I only got one sampler, and I'm regretting it because there's so many more that I want. So I really had wished I had gotten 2 of them. So, you don't melt one and go, oh, it's gone. I loved that. Now it's gone. So I learned my lesson. I ordered 2. And first I'm going to show you my freebies. But it's the funny story is that her and I were messaging back and forth. And she had said to me, oh, and when you get your box, don't freak out. I don't remember what her exact words were, but she was like, don't let your OCD go insane because it's, there's some stuff in there, but it's containable. So I'm thinking, oh my God, that sounds like a bomb box or something like that, So she's so funny. So what it was is it had a ton of tinsel in there. So as you can see, it had a ton of this in it. Oh my God, it was like Mardi Gras in the box. But she's right, it's containable. I actually prefer this to packing peanuts, to be 100% honest with you, because I can't stand packing peanuts. They drive me nuts. First of all, they're horrible for the environment, and they are such a pain to get out of the box. Like this, you can kind of pick it up in one big chunk and, you know, do what you do with it, you know. I usually keep my tinsel, which is kind of weird, but because and then I use it on my Christmas trees. My Christmas tree when I don't know. I just repurpose everything. It sounds really pathetic, but I do, because we have to save the environment. We have to, guys. Anyway, so I will be using this. My theme will be purple. It was like purple. It was like a purpley blue color and green. So that's going to be the theme for my Christmas tree this year. It's going to be purple and green. So I'm going to go out and buy purple and green Christmas bulbs, Christmas balls, whatever, ornaments. But anyway, so first I'm going to start off with a bunch of, let me see if I can, oh, some of these were extras of extras, I think. Okay, I'm going to read the card because I'm a little confused by this. I'm going to be honest with you when I open up the box. So she sent me a beautiful thank you card. And it says, Chris, hope you enjoy. Thanks for giving us a second try. Took a lot of your advice. Many blessings to you and yours. So she obviously watched my videos, and we have become friendly, and we talk back and forth. So Julia is just the sweetest girl ever. So so she sent me, this was, I guess, one of my little freebies, is a bag of solo bags. So thank you, Julia. Like, I didn't order anything that I had to separate. I didn't think so. I was like, kind of like, okay, because I thought she had my OCD going. Like, you know, when people package like 4 at a time or 6 at a time, I take them all out and repackage and relabel. So I thought maybe she had seen that video and was sending me stuff like that. But now that I'm looking at it, there's nothing like that. So I'm not really quite sure what these are for, but I will certainly put them to use, of course. No, maybe if I want to bag them by leading man. Could be that. Could be that. I don't know. We'll have to wait and have Julia watch the video and find out what the deal is. But, so she sent me some samples here. There's actually quite a lot of samples, actually, to be honest with you. I'm just going to pull this just a little closer, because my camera gets a little weird when I'm, like, when it's pulled out. So she sent me this little sample bag right here. Samples with a little heart. And she's so generous with her samples. Like a full clam shell and 2 scent shots, which is just amazing. Now this is a full clamshell, and it looks like it did pretty well with the heat. So it was okay in the sun. In gummy bear. And I know everybody gets nuts with me when I do my scent description, so I'm not going to do it for these. Yeah, it got a little melted, but not too much. Oh boy. This is good. This is just a very sweet candy but gummy bear scent. Ooh, so nice. I like it. It's not like too sickeningly sweet, because sometimes when you know, some stuff is like too like sickeningly sweet, but this is really nice, and it's a beautiful purple color. Then she sent me, for the samples, I'm not going to do a scent description, but I will explain something afterwards. Something called Texas State Fair, which I think I got in the other one too, so now I may have 2 unless I've already melted one. And she puts the, you know, the pour date on it. Well, pour month and date, which is July 2013. So this will cure until August. All of these will. There's her Facebook. And you order from her through Facebook and you message. She has a whip. Hello? Focus on me. Really? Really? And you guys wonder why. There we go. You guys wonder why my videos are so long. Always technical difficulties. And I am long-winded. So I will admit it. So Texas State Fair. And there is still some cat hair in here. I talked to her about that last time. Ooh, this is really nice. This is definitely cotton candy. What reminds me, you know what this reminds me of is cotton candy and circus peanuts. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know if I'm even close, but it's really, really nice. Again, just a nice, sweet candy kind of smell. Let's see. And the next sample is in Mama. That's interesting. It's called Mama. That's it. You know what that reminds me of too is if any of you guys watch Family Guy, the episode where Stewie's like calling. I mean, it's gone viral, so I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But he's calling Lois, and he's like, "Mom, Mama, Mama, Mommy, Mommy, Mama, Mom, Mom." You know, that's just when I saw that. That just made me laugh. That's what it reminds me of. Ooh, Mama. Okay, how do I describe this? How do I describe this? Let me see. I'm just going to see if I can find it, only because, and I know you guys hate when I do this. It drives you crazy, la 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 la, but I almost smell caramel in here. And it's not on this list. It's probably on our website somewhere. But it's not on here. It's almost like it's definitely a caramel of some sort. I don't know what else I'm catching here. It's almost like a buttery like a buttery caramel. Like a buttery caramel kind of scent. Oh, it's really, really nice. And she also has a regular website. I said you order from Facebook, right? She has a regular website too. And then, because she sells so many things. But this just basically lists like what she sells. And then, so like her 12-ounce candles and her pint mason jar candles, you can order those off this site, it looks like, etherealglow.com. But that's kind of about it. Then she has like scent descriptions. And let me see if it's on this page. But I think, no, it's not on here either. But what she's doing mostly is selling just right off of Facebook. She has a Facebook group, which I will also post. And she also has an Etsy shop. So she's got a lot of shops going on. Right, let me see if this has Mama. I love Etsy just because you can search really quick. But no, I don't see anything. So I don't know what Mama smells like. I'm sure Julia will let me know. It is definitely some sort of, I mean, if I'm totally wrong, then I don't know what's wrong with my nose. But it is some sort of caramel scent. I really like this. This is really, really nice. I like this. Mama. 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 Mommy. Mommy. Mom. Mom. Anyway, you Family Guy lovers out there will appreciate it. Now the next two are, she sent me two more. Now I don't know if these are because these leading men, didn't fit in her cute little displays, and I'll show you those in a second. These are 4 leading men scents, or leading man scents. But she also sent with them scent descriptions. So that is so cool. She sent me quite a few of them. And then she has like a candle safety warm, candle warmer safety, which gives you like, if you have any warmer catastrophes. Let me see. Are these the same? Yeah, they are. She gave me 2 of the same. Oh my God. Julia, you could have saved paper. She gave me 2 of these because I ordered 2 leading men samplers. So she gave me 2 sets of the scent descriptions. She's so funny. But she mostly sells off her Facebook page, and you just tell her what you want or whatever, and then she invoices you, and it's really super, super easy. I at first didn't like it. I was like, nah, I don't really like that. I like to go to a website, but with some vendors, it's easier than others. It's kind of hard to describe. But anyway, I'll get into these super, super cute. Look at these. Aren't these adorable? And these are super stackers to like just put in my bin. Like, that is amazing. I can store them just like that. The little tuxes. They're so cute. And see, this part comes up, so they're just like little, oh my god, they're so cute. Okay, so the first one that I have that I'm taking out here is one of my favorite all-time leading men. Come on. Is Brad Pitt. Like, hello. Who does not love Brad Pitt? I'm sorry. It's just... Ooh, Brad smells good. Brad's getting it on. Oh, God. Smells so good. I think I'm smelling pineapple. I don't know. Let me see what Brad Pitt smells like. Brad Pitt is... Nope. This generation's golden boy. The guy from MU who became a star in Thelma and Louise. I loved him in Seven. Oh, me too. And A River Runs Through It. He is the quintessential guy next door. His fragrance is sugary lemon and lime, a little tart, a little sweet, and always yummy. Yes, love Brad Pitt. I loved him in Seven. I loved him in everything, to be honest with you. Fight Club. Hello. Fight Club was like so down with that. So this is like a lemony lime scent. And I can definitely smell the lemon and lime. It's not like a super duper duper tart lemon and lime. So it's not like, I don't know, a lot of lemon and limes that I've been trying lately. Sorry, you guys. Again, technical difficulties. Trying to get this to just sit here. A lot of the lemon and limes lately have been like super duper in your face, which I love lemon and lime. But this one's just not super duper tart. It's really nice. I don't think this is just lemon and lime. But I think maybe because you add the sugar to it. Yeah, that's it. And it tones it down a little bit. Tones the tartness down. Oh, God. Wonderful, wonderful scent. So, Brad Pitt is a thumbs up. Definitely. Next, in this cute little tuxedo. So cute. Oh, I was so looking forward to this. Is Jack Nicholson. Now, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is like one of my absolute all-time favorite movies. Like, he is amazing in that. He's done so many amazing movies. But some of the older ones I just absolutely love. Let me see. Jack. Where's Jack? Sly and charming on the outside and a devilish inside. Jack Nicholson is the definitive ladies' man. My favorite performance was as Jack Torrance in The Shining, which he was good in that too, like if you're a horror movie fan. He descended into madness in a very convincing manner, LOL. As a result, Jack's fragrance is a wicked little scent called Dragon's Blood, which is like my all-time favorite. A potent and earthy fragrance infused with cedarwood, orange, and patchouli essential oils. The scent combines the scent combines sweet and spicy notes to form a sophisticated, complex blend, much like the man himself. And this one did melt a little, it looks like. Oh my god. This is amazing. Like I said, Dragon's Blood is like my all-time favorite. And I love... And she put no glitter, by the way, guys, so you can see. Like I said, this one cracked a little bit, but I think that was from the heat. Or maybe the guy's playing football with the box. I don't know. But she put no glitter. So, like I said, Julia knows me. This is amazing. So far, Jack is my favorite. Jack Nicholson. I mean, I've only tried two. But Jack Nicholson is my favorite so far. Anything Dragon's Blood, I just absolutely love. So I was so excited to try this. And I'm so glad that I got two of them. But like I said, my all-time favorite. Hers is this. Julia's all-time favorite movie of Jack's is The Shining. And mine is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Now, there were some leading men in here that I had talked to her, and I was like, you left some out. You left some leading men out. But, or I think I posted it. This one is Harrison Ford. And, of course, you know, Indiana Jones. Like, Harrison Ford is just one of those. Oh, I know. I'll tell you later who I feel she left out. But maybe I should do another one. She'll do a leading men sampler too. Harrison Ford, Sex on a Stick. Rawr. Harrison. Sigh. I am like the girl with I love you printed on her eyelids in Indiana Jones. This man is hot and feisty indie to Han Solo and Bob Falfa in American Graffiti. He is always just fine as hell. So his fragrance is hot. I mixed butter rum cappuccino with hot cinnamon and a little pumpkin spice. Now, I am not a pumpkin person, and I am not a cinnamon person, but I really wanted to try this one because the butter rum cappuccino with the cinnamon, with the pumpkin, I was like, wow, you know? And you know what? It's really good. It is really good. And this is almost like, there's little sprinkles in this one or whatever, but it's super, super dark. Almost like a black color. Almost black. Almost like the deepest, like, purple you can find. But this is really nice. Because with cinnamon, I'm not all that down. In fact, it makes my eyes water. But this is not a super cinnamon. This is an awesome mixture. So again, this is butter rum cappuccino with hot cinnamon and a little pumpkin spice. Amazing. This is amazing. Amazing. My favorite Harrison Ford movie would have to be, oh my God, there's so many of them out there. I can't even put my name on one right now. I mean, Star Wars is just a classic, of course. I'm not really, like, into that whole thing. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I have to have Star Wars. But, oh God, what was he in? Hold on. I'm going to IMDb. You got to go to IMDb if you're looking for information. Because there was one that I just loved, and I can't think of the name. Oh, What Lies Beneath. Loved that movie. Oh, and The Devil's Own too. Loved those. Loved those two movies. Oh, and The Fugitive, of course. The Fugitive. How could we forget that? Oh my God. Yeah. There's just so many he's been in that are amazing. But those are two of my favorites. Let's see. Who is next? So there's 3 men in these little things. Okay. Now this one was funny to me that she picked him, and then the more I thought about it, he really is a good leading man. This is Robert Downey Jr. Now, I just thought that was kind of weird, just because I never really thought of Robert Downey Jr. as, like, a leading man. But I have to tell you, like, I'm a total comic book geek. Like, I mean, I don't collect them anymore, but I used to collect them all the time, and it was mostly for the artwork, because I used to draw a lot and paint and everything like that. But, so the Iron Man movies, like, he is just so funny in those. He's awesome in those movies. Like, I love the Iron Man movies. He's been in so many other movies too that are really, really good. But let's see what Robert Downey Jr. smells like. I love this. I wish, like, there was, like, a link where we could send this to them. Like, do you really smell like this? So it says, Robert Downey Jr. is a brilliant mimic and actor, first as a brat packer and later as the brilliant mind behind Chaplin, which I never saw, by the way. Downey Jr. has proved to be one of America's best-loved film actors. Loved him in Heart and Souls. I don't think I ever saw that one. He had his struggles, and yet he is always the sunny guy with the great talent. His scent is one full of joy and childlike wonder. Patchouli, sandalwood, amber, ylang-ylang, musk, violet, cedarwood, and vanilla notes round out his signature scent. Now, I love absolutely everything in that, so I'm sure I will love Robert Downey Jr. And I do. I cannot wait for this stuff to even cure. Like, oh my god. This is going to be amazing. Just very musky, woodsy, earthy. Like, that's just all, this is like all my stuff rounded out. Oh, love it. So I would have to say, I don't know, I was going to say without looking it up, but I'll just look up really quick, because that's what I do, and it makes my videos long, but whatever. It makes them different than everybody else's. So let me see. Robert Downey Jr. There we go. I really liked him in, I can't think of the name of it now. It was really sad, too. That was when he was a brat packer. But Iron Man, the Iron Man movies, like, absolutely no doubt about it. Let me see. Oh, that's right. He was in The Soloist. I never actually saw that movie yet, but I will. Oh, he was in Ally McBeal. I used to love that show. What was the name of that? Natural Born Killers. There you go. Loved him in Natural Born Killers. Loved him. He was like that douchey reporter guy. Like, you know, like, oh my god, like he was like the douchey paparazzi like reporter guy. Like, oh my god. Natural Born Killers, loved him in that. You know, he didn't have a huge role in that, but loved him. Okay, so on to the next tuxedo, which is all-time leading man of, you know, I mean, please, really, is Clark Gable. Let me see here. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I should watch more old movies. Like, I love that time period. I just don't watch them. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the black and white, but I mean, you know, Gone with the Wind. That was Clark Gable, right? Yes, I believe it was. Yes, Gone with the Wind. Okay. You know, I remember seeing it as a kid with my mom, and it's one of those where I should have watched it again. They were just so dramatic, you know, like, oh my god. But, I think I'm going to faint, you know, kind of thing. But it was just such a great time. It just seemed like a really, really great time. So Clark Gable, Rhett, best known as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind. I liked him very much in It Happened One Night. That movie showcases his flirty, charming side. Well-dressed, educated, and wily, his scent is a rich, fragrant teak wood scent among notes of soft oriental floral notes with underscores of mossy amber, sandalwood, and I don't know what this is. Acacia? Acacia? I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be a sigh. I don't know. I love teakwood too. Love teakwood and oriental florals. That's really the only kind of floral I'm really, but mossy amber, like that's right up my alley. That's really why I wanted to get this men's thing, because I knew it wasn't going to be like a ton of florally, kind of girly, obviously. I'm sure she'll probably do a leading lady next. Oh. And I can't really tell you my favorite Clark Gable movie. I would just have to say, this one busted too. Man, what did they do to my... Ooh. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so I was saying that who was the Jack Nicholson was Mr. Dragon's Blood. I was saying that was my favorite. I'm really digging Clark Gable too. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to, oh my god. I don't know. I'm going to have to let those cure and see. Those two are a run for their money right now. So that was my first. Oh, I already went through my first box. Here's the second box. Now this one I found a little peculiar myself. Again, too. I mean, along with Robert Downey Jr., I found that a little peculiar for her to pick as a leading man. But and this person too, I thought was as a leading man, Tom Hanks. I mean, obviously, you know, When Harry Met Sally and stuff like that, but, you know, I mean, he's done so many good movies kind of like on his own where he doesn't really play a leading man role that it was kind of, I don't know. I guess it just kind of threw me. When I saw Tom Hanks, I'm like, really? Because first thing that I think of when I think of Tom Hanks is the movie Big, where he's, you know, in the little kid, where he's the little kid in the big kid's body. Like, or the little kid in the big guy's body. Like, that just... Okay, now this is definitely a more floral, but it's fresh. Oh, duh, Forrest Gump, all-time favorite Tom Hanks movie, of course. But sweet and fresh and not your ordinary leading man. I remember him in Bosom Buddies, I do too, hysterical, where he was not the cute one, LOL. From Forrest Gump to Castaway, this beloved actor gives us a sense of feeling included, happy, and normal. I imagine he smells fresh and clean with no guile. As a result, his fragrance is ocean fresh. That kind of makes sense, though, because like it leads into the Castaway thing, and he kind of is like your all-American, not like all-American hunky as far as, you know, like Brad Pitt is, but kind of just your all-American guy. Like I don't want to say your average Joe, but he kind of, you know, he kind of is. Like you can really identify with Tom Hanks, you know? And this is really nice. So this is an ocean fresh scent, which is just amazing. Really, really nice. I'm all over ocean fresh scents, like oceany, botanical kind of things. I'm just gonna look up because I am Wikipediaing him too. Okay, so this is just an example of what I was trying to say about as far as a leading man, but I guess he still kind of was, because the Da Vinci Code, absolutely loved. You know, Forrest Gump. He's got so many good movies. But I guess I'm thinking more of along the lines of leading man as far as you know, with a leading woman kind of thing. But I loved him. I think, aside from Forrest Gump, which is my all-time favorite Tom Hanks movie, my second favorite was The Terminal. I loved that movie where he never, like his country was at war and he was never able to leave the airport. I loved that movie. Awesome movie. So, the next leading man here is Robert Redford. Now, I used to be in love with Robert Redford. I mean, seriously. Like, when I was younger, my mom used to, you know, I think my mom was a huge Robert Redford fan, too, because we used to watch all his movies. And just amazing. Just, you know, stands the test of time. You don't really see him in too much anymore. Oops. Because he's mostly directing now. So you don't really see him in too many movies anymore. But, oh, yeah, okay. You could mix our two. We could have a blender here, Julia. Because did you ever see Spy Game? So we could mix. Spy Game is one of my all-time favorite Robert Redford movies. So we could mix Brad Pitt with Robert Redford, and look, they're both orange. I mean, both yellow. Isn't that funny? And we blend these two together, and we come up with a new scent called Spy Game. Like, that movie was absolutely amazing. Brad Pitt played a member of the NRA, the Irish, not the Irish like the Irish NRA or whatever kind of thing. It was an awesome, awesome, awesome movie. But she says, in his prime, known as the Golden Boy, which he was, gorgeous sun-kissed blonde hair with a love for horses and wide open spaces, creator of the Sundance Film Festival, I mixed hay with leather and sunshine for his signature scent. That's a good one. Because what was the other movie? What was the Electric Cowboy or the Electric Horseman? Oh, loved him in that too. Oh, this is really nice. This is really, really nice. Now, I'm catching a lot of leather here, but right now, because these, obviously, she just poured them. So right now I'm catching a lot of leather, but I can smell the hay, too. Oh, this is really good. I like this. But you know what? Robert Redford, like, he was always... I don't want to say he's leathery, because that sounds bad. But, you know, he always had the blonde hair and kind of, like, tan and rugged and, yeah, like a cowboy, like leathery, like, you know, they're out in the sun all day and stuff and everything, and it's just, oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You've been pretty spot on, Julia, as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, Robert Redford and Brad Pitt, Spy Game. New scent. It's gotta go together. And if you haven't seen the movie, watch it. Amazing. Okay, now this is leading man. Obviously, Jimmy Stewart, amazing leading man. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm, like, not a huge fan. But she writes, one of the sweetest actors of all time. I love It's a Wonderful Life. I count it in my top 10 movies of all time. Jimmy plays George, a down-on-his-luck family man. With help from his angel, he realizes that as long as he has his family, that's all he needs. I imagine Jimmy to smell like peppermints and warmth blended together. I don't know any other Jimmy Stewart movie than It's a Wonderful Life. And I only know that one because it comes on at Christmas all the time. And I believe I tried to watch it once. I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have or not. But, and you know what? This is really nice. I cannot stand mint scents. Peppermint, I was like, oh, that one's going to be a giveaway. I'm going to hate that one. But she mixed it with something else because this is really good. It's not heavy on the mint at all. I don't know what she mixed this with, but this is really nice. It almost smells to me like peppermint and orange. Like some sort of orange scent. Oh, it's so good. So that's Jimmy Stewart. I can't give you my favorite Jimmy Stewart movie. I apologize, just because. And I think that, okay, you know what these must be? These are the men she couldn't fit in these little things. This is what I'm assuming, in these little things, because they only fit 3, but they're so cute, aren't they? They're so adorable. So she gave me the men that she could not fit in the little things. And this next one, I don't have a lot of experience with, so I will not lie. I pretend that I love his movies. His Sidney Poitier. Sidney Poitier. Dignity, style, and intelligence. Words used to describe the first African-American Oscar winner for Best Actor. One of my favorite movies as a child was To Stir with Love. I always imagined him with a great warmth and kindness. The scent he inspires to me is a spicy cinnamon blended deliciously with orange peel and creamy vanilla and a warm bottom layer of musks and spices. This should be interesting because, like I said, again, I'm not a cinnamon person, so I'm like, she's like, oh, spicy cinnamon. I'm like, oh, no. No, I catch the spice and the vanilla and the orange peel. Which is not, but they're not like in your face. So I really think this stuff needs to cure for things to kind of start popping out. But I really don't catch any cinnamon in here whatsoever. I can smell the musk. So I don't have a favorite Sidney Poitier movie. I can't even say his last name. Sidney Poitier. I can't really tell you my favorite movie by him, but I will have to try and watch To Stir with Love because Maybe it's good. I don't know. Next is Mr. Sir Sean Connery. And he is described as oh, that accent, one of the sexiest men to ever walk the planet. 007, suave and sexy. The perfect father for another sex symbol, Indiana Jones. His scent is just pure sex. Whoa, Julia. What do you really think of Sean Connery? Warm essences of blonde wood, cedar, and patchouli are enhanced with vanilla musk, cinnamon, clove, and uplifted with notes of fresh eucalyptus, lavender, orange blossom, jasmine, and rose. Tingly. Yeah, that's what he gets you. I know. Sean Connery gets Julia tingly. No, this is really nice too. Because I'm not a big eucalyptus, but I can definitely smell the clove in here. The orange blossom. I'm not a rose person either. But all of these together, I'm not a big lavender either, but all of them together smells really good. I don't know how she put all these scents together and made them smell manly. Like, she really nailed this on the head. She really did. My favorite all-time Sean Connery movie, oh, let me see. Let me look it up. Let me see. All-time Sean Connery. Sean Connery movie was... Now, don't forget, I'm younger, so... I know a lot of people will say The Hunt for Red October, but I personally didn't really like that movie. And some of these just are not really... I know I've seen so many Sean Connery movies, but I'm just not... And of course all the Bond movies, but I wasn't a big Bond fan. I cannot tell you. Because a lot of these are like, now I'm getting to the TV movies and stuff. I don't know my favorite Sean Connery movie. I know he was in Indiana Jones, and until I looked this up, I forgot who he was in Indiana Jones, to be honest with you. So I can't give you, and I saw the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and it wasn't, all that great. So, Finding Forrester. Did I see that movie? I think I did. I may have liked that one too. But I really can't. I can't give you my favorite Sean Connery movie, unfortunately. I mean, if I was into the James Bond movies, then definitely that would be one of them. Just because, I mean, that was his heyday, man. He was amazing. Oh, okay, so I got another Brad Pitt, and I got another Jimmy Stewart. So she gave me two more of those. But that is it, right? Okay, so we had Jimmy Stewart, Clark Gable, Robert Redford, Sidney Poitier, Jack Nicholson, Sean Connery, Tom Hanks, Harrison Ford, Robert Downey Jr., and Brad Pitt. Yep. That was it. Now, I had said to her some of the leading men that I think she missed. My all-time older gentleman crush, like heartthrob. Like, I thought I saw him in my local Denny's, my local Friendlies one time, and my husband at the time was like, Chris, you're insane. What would he be doing in there? But he had a doppelganger. Like, he seriously did. This guy was spot on. Him is Sir Anthony Hopkins. I'm sorry. Like, hello. How can you not? I mean, anything that man touches, anything he's in is just absolutely amazing. I mean, from Silence of the Lambs to oh my God, anything to, oh, I can't remember, but I mean, there's so many of them. Meet Joe Black. I mean, just anything he's in is just amazing. Like, so I think the next round, you have to put Sir Anthony Hopkins in there. You have to put, oh, who was the other one that I said she had to put? I can't remember. I can't remember who it was, but Sir Anthony Hopkins was a definite. Had to be a leading man. I mean, you know, that was just an oversight on her part. I know, Julia, it's fine. I know you will make a Sir Anthony Hopkins for me. I know you will, because, you know, I mean, come on, you have to. He's such a leading man. But these were great. I loved this theme. I thought it was amazing in all of the sense, to be honest with you, except maybe one, and I can't even remember which one it is now. Loved. I mean, loved. Amazing on Cold Throw. So I cannot wait for these things to cure. Thank you, Julia, for all the extras. Again, my video, 45 minutes, guys. That's my time. And I'm sticking to it. But all the lovely extras were just so sweet. And, you know, I will be speaking to you, but can you tell me what's up with the bags? I'm not quite sure. Like I said, maybe she's thinking my OCD will go into overdrive and I have to sort them by leading man, which I probably will do. I didn't think of it, but you're enabling my OCD, Julia, because I actually didn't think about it. But now that I think about it, once I put those in the drawer, sometimes, especially with the scent shots, you stack them. And if you use one, you forget. And if there's another one in the back, how do you know it's there? Now, I'll know that I have two, you know, so I don't have to freak out when I use one. So, anyway, great sampler. Leading men, awesome sampler. Loved it. Love you, Julia. Again, Ethereal Glow. I will put all her information below. So you guys can find her. She is amazing. Love her to death. And you guys have a great night.